Hey everybody, Old School back with you, and it's Disney Infinity time. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I just had a sneezing fit a minute ago. I'm all stuffy now. Let's see. Alright, well, a couple things. As the title says, we're talking about the 1-year anniversary, which is coming up on March 3rd. Rumor Mill time. Alright, well, the Rumor Mill has said that on March 3rd there will be an announcement that Disney Infinity is coming back. I have absolutely no reason to believe that's true. I want to. I would love it. It would make me happy. But, yeah, I don't know. I work for the company. I can't believe that's a secret that would be that well kept. Yeah, it's possible, but I'm just saying it sounded like a good idea. And if they were going to do it, that would be the perfect opportunity. So let's see. A couple of things we're going to do here quickly. It's going to be a relatively short build. I am currently waiting on a delivery that could come at any time, so I'm not sure how long that will translate to. It's coming today. What's that delivery, you may say? Well, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see that little banner that says Big Channel Changes Coming Soon. Well, part of it is the computer that is going to be delivered any moment. Let's see. Toy box saves. Bam. Yeah, this channel's going to get a big makeover over the next several days to week or so. Very excited about it. As we take a look at Never Landing, that's as close as you'll get to seeing it until March 3rd. Never Landing is the game that we will be breaking out on March 3rd, by the way, if you want to join. It's your opportunity to win a free Peter Pan Disney Infinity figure. In the meantime, we'll talk more about that in just a moment. What I need to do is focus, because I'm still waking up, I'm tired. What am I looking for? I am looking for Old Sparky. For two reasons. Number one, I probably need him. And number two, there's so many new people coming into this game now that didn't even realize that the servers are shut down because they're trying to figure out how do you set up a Disney Infinity account. Well, you can't. That's the unfortunate part. But there are other things. And that's V-Gamer. What's up, buddy? There are other things that you can still do. And where the heck is it? Old Sparky, come on, buddy. Didn't think it was that far down. Oh, my sinuses are killing me. I can't believe it. I had this wild sneezing fit literally right before I went on air. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. There he is, Old Sparky. So if anyone hasn't seen the video of Old Sparky and how I built that up, this is the toy box I used to take a character from 0 to 20 in like 5 minutes. Now, why would I be needing this at this point in time? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I just picked up, I guess you could say technically it's my last figure in the collection. I already had a Buzz Lightyear, but it was a crystal. And it's fine. But I like the Buzz Lightyear without the crystal effect better.
Congratulations! This Disney Infinity figure is
and
now
I
connected
just
to
got
your
that
profile.
in. So now I have all the non-crystal figures, and I have a crystal figure version of him. I'm not a big fan of crystals, with the exception of Sorcerer Mickey, which I think looks cool, but not enough where I would buy him. So right now, if we look at Buzz, he's in it, coming rocking in at a 2. So if I step over here, well, I'll tell you what, I'll walk you through it first, in case anyone's interested in building one. Hop into Spark mode. So first thing we have here are some of the short walls, or possibly the long walls, short walls, and we put them in the hologram, this way you can see through it. And as you can see inside the hologram, we have a bunch of enemy generators, and I believe it's 4 stacked high. And it's hard to tell, but there's a yellow trigger box inside there as well that fits inside of the hologram walls. Now if we drop down below here, here's the logic. It's really not that complicated. So first thing you have to do is have your replayer. Excuse me. Let's go in order. Your kill switch is going to get hooked up to the yellow trigger area, and it's going to be programmed to tell the yellow trigger area that anytime any of the AI enemies enter the trigger area, they're defeated, which will send them into sparks. The repeater is going to make that happen over and over and over and over and over again, indefinitely. Over here, you've got your enemy wave generator, which is going to make all those guys. This is... No, ignore that. That's something separate. Where am I looking at? Oh, sorry, it's all because it's all above. Same thing on this side. So we have it working on two different tubes, so I can actually level up 2 characters at one time. So the other thing it's going to do is when I enter into the trigger area, it's going to start the enemy generator as well as that repeater. So it'll automatically start all 4 of these enemy generators, and they're going to produce enemies, which are then going to go into the yellow trigger area, which are going to be defeated, turn into sparks, and it's also going to set the repeater to do that again and again and again. It'll just make a barrage of sparks. Alright, so without any further ado, let's go here. I was half tempted to put another figure on the other base just to show you, but I don't have a second controller handy at the moment. But I could put one on the other side as well. Going to be doing the Fortnite thing. And look how quickly he starts leveling up. We're already going into 4. And soon to be 5. And it'll just keep on cranking that out. Within 4.5 minutes or so, you will have a fully functional Buzz Lightyear. And then when you're done, you just teleport back outside the box. You can even collect them through the wall a little bit. Takes it a moment to stop producing enemies. And like I said, the side works over here as well, so you can run 2 at one time, which I was doing for a long time. It's one of my favorite builds. So who is we? When you say we play tomorrow, who's we? Almost halfway there already in like less than a minute. Possibly. I may be around for that. Over the next 2 days, I got a lot of work to do on this studio that I'm putting together so that I can, you know, make the channel look a lot nicer and more professional. And I am currently right now waiting any minute for delivery on a new computer that's going to go with that. So as soon as that gets delivered, I'll be ending the stream and I'm going to go start hooking all that up and see if I can get it up and running. I'd like to have it up and running sometime tonight where I can at least mess around with it, but I don't know if that's going to happen for sure yet. I've had some challenges with the video capture card that I just bought, but I'm thinking it was because I was using on an older computer that may not have all of the necessary requirements for it to work properly. This computer I'm getting now is designed for this kind of workload, and worst case scenario, I've got an appointment for some Geek Squad guys from Best Buy to be coming over on Wednesday morning to get it up and running. So if I can do it myself today or tomorrow, then I can cancel that and save $100. But I've already tried everything I can come up with on my current computer, and it's not working all the way. The software works fine. It just can't get the video capture to come in. One of the things that I'm looking forward to doing once this is all set up and going is a lot of old school gaming. We've got over here a lot of old game systems. We've got the Super Nintendo, we've got Genesis, Sega Genesis system, PS2, PS3, and I'm sure I'm forgetting at least one other system in there. And I'll be able to stream all those games live for you guys so we can have some fun with the old school version of gaming as well. And we're almost at 15 now out of 20. So again, this is a really quick way to level up your characters if that's something you need to do. And you don't want to sit there through all the gameplay and make it happen. I'm probably not going to be able to do party chat while I'm streaming right now, but if we can get on tomorrow and do the Fortnite thing, then absolutely. So the other thing we're going to talk about is on March 3rd, which marks the 1-year anniversary of the cancellation of the Disney Infinity game and franchise. Also the 1-year anniversary of our PS4 community page, which is Infinity Ever After. So in order to commemorate the... I would suggest it's to commemorate more the community and the fact that we have a group of nearly 200 people that all started up the day the servers went down. We're going to be doing a giveaway for 2 separate Peter Pan figures. They're legitimate Disney Infinity Peter Pan figures. And the toy box I've been working on offline, I haven't streamed any of the build. It's called Neverlanding, which basically starts out in Neverland, and it's called Neverlanding because you'll have to play it as Tinkerbell through SharePlay. So we're going to be starting at, I think they said 8:30 a.m. on March 3rd. So join us for that. We're going to have a live stream going. There'll be a party chat going. As many people want to play can play. The only thing is you have to make sure your internet will work with SharePlay. You have to have a certain level of internet connection. So you might want to try that out in advance and make sure that you'll be able to participate that way. But then it's going to be the highest score, or the best score I should say, because it's kind of a beat the clock kind of thing. You got to save Peter Pan and the clock is running, so whoever gets the fastest time is going to get to win the Peter Pan figure. Now, the second figure I will probably give away in a different manner because there are people that don't have internet that'll allow them to do SharePlay, but yet they still support the channel, and I want them to have an opportunity. So with that, I think we're going to probably do something a little bit different with a live stream and maybe some trivia questions, and whoever gets 3 correct answers posted first or something like that. And I'll have more information about that probably next week. And there is 20. That's it. So just like that, he is fully rocked out to his highest level of 20. And I just like collecting sparks. I can't help it. It's addicting. Fly, dummy. Alright, so now, let's see. It's been a while. Oh, I was right. Go to our skill tree. And then we can just start buying everything we want to buy. So let's figure out what that looks like. Intergalactic defense shields must be depleted before Buzz's health is affected. Alright, okay. Buy it. Oh, yeah, start there. Sorry. What else are we gonna have down here? More shields. Tell you what, before I get into shields too much, we know we're gonna buy all the base items, so let's go ahead and buy all the base items. Now, let's move this way. What is that? Power disk recharge, upgrade, increase the rate at which the power disk meter fills. I don't use a lot of power disks though, so I'm going to probably hold off on that. Light speed, level 1, increases buzz's running speed. I think we're going to want that. Yes, we're definitely going to want jump. And make it double jump. Double jump! What does that remind me of? What's going on here? Repel an attacking opponent, tap circle. Yeah. Sure, why not? Damage increase always. Spike, yep. Increase damage area affected by Lightyear, tap and tap. Thank you. Excuse me, goodness. Thank you very much, NSV. I appreciate you. You are the man. Increases the damage of Buzz's Pixar Ball attacks. Alright, so here's where we're going to start debating which way you want to go. Because if you go this way, you probably, 6 points versus 3 and 4. You probably do a little bit more damage overall by going this way because you're spending 7 points versus 6. Let me go back here again now. Oh, decisions suck. Health boost, increase Buzz's maximum health. I'm gonna take that. Oh, I guess I gotta take that first. That's a 4. That's a 3. Let's go 4. Increases Buzz's running speed again. I think we should want him to go as fast as he can go. That's going to cost me 9 points. Shoulder charge, okay. What do we got going on here? Ranged attack. Let's start doing the math now. I hate doing math. What do we gotta do math for? That was already purchased, so that would be 7 points. Let me start busting out a calculator. Come on, man. Queue up. Calculator. There you are. So we currently have 45. That was how many points? 7? 7 points. Which will leave us with 38. And if we go this way, that's 3, that's 9. Which would leave us with 29. Yeah, it looks like we can do both of those without a problem. Alright, done. Oh, sorry. Alright, man, I'll be here. Alright. Well, we're in good shape. We got 29 points left and nothing. I mean, right now I'm already in pretty good shape. So, since I randomly do multiplayer, I wouldn't spend any points on health pickups. So I guess we will just max out some of this stuff then. And then whatever's left at the end, we'll do this. And that might be now. I guess we can go ahead and do a power disc. What is this? Increase the amount of damage a shield can stop. Sounds like a good idea to me. Got 12 points left. That would be 5. That would be 6. Let's go with 6. And that would be 5 there, which would have 1 point do nothing. Hate to do that, but I think we're gonna end up doing that. Alright, there we go. So 1 skill point didn't get used, but that's alright. I thought he flew a little bit. I mean, I know you got the thing you can put on him, but I thought he kind of had it on his own. Da, da, da. Alright, well, the other thing I did with my old Sparky toy box here is as soon as you get all powered up, leveled up, you want to mess with your guy a little bit and test out his new powers. By pressing this button, I'll get to do that. Let the enemies begin. Hang on there, Buzz. Oh, no, no, no! You can't go up with that thing, though. Oh, we're dead.
See that coming.
And it doesn't look like Buzz even have a special finisher. This 1.0 series of figures really was pretty basic and generic when it came to that kind of stuff. It wasn't until 2.0 that they really started coming out with these special finishers. Basically, he's just going to throw the ball and do that shoulder tackle. Is that it? I thought somebody launched at me. Alright, well, there you go. That is our fully upgraded Buzz Lightyear. Let me double check something here. Got our shields, mid-air recovery, speed, shoulder, yeah, it's all shoulder attack, it looks like. That's it, just shoulder attack and street spike. The Big Bang really isn't that big a bang. And range, alright. Well, that's unfortunate. They could have made him a little bit more exciting, I think, than that. It's been a while since I used the crystal version, so I forgot his moves. Hello, welcome back. But I definitely like him better this way than the crystal version of him. Oh, actually, while I'm here, let me make sure one thing. Step off for a moment, sir.
Oh, hey! There you are! All right, here we go!
Yeah, she's at a 20. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure because we'll need that. So if you have a Tinkerbell, start practicing with her now. This way, March 3rd, you'll be ready for the skills competition. Oops. Well, as I say that and crash into a set piece. On March 3rd, you'll be playing as Tinkerbell if you so decide to join us with the opportunity to win a Peter Pan figure. And there are two of them right now that I'm looking at. Never underestimate the fairy. Alright. So the other Disney Infinity, well, not Infinity, but Disney news in general, I guess it's kind of tied to Infinity a little bit, is next weekend the release of the Black Panther movie. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I know nothing about the Black Panther character other than the Disney Infinity figure. Wasn't, and still I'm not really a big comic book fan. I tend to like the superhero movies, but I was never into the comic books. Grew up watching the Superman shows and stuff like that, Batman TV series, and then of course when all the movies came out, did that. But I know nothing about the Black Panther. I don't know his background, his story, his characters. I be honest with you, when I use the Disney Infinity character, I'm kind of confused as to what his powers do and why they do. So I'm looking forward to this movie coming out. It is already, for the critics that got an advanced sneak peek at it, giving it really high and strong marks, which kind of unusual for a superhero film. Have you seen the movie? I thought it wasn't out till next week. Unless maybe where you're at it's out, because I know if you're overseas it may be different. Let me check while we're talking about that. Let's see. I'm not sure where you are, but where I'm at, we have this little thing called Fandango. And it's all about whatever movies are available. So let me go to Fandango. Oh, it is now playing. Well, sweet. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. With a limited edition free poster. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so it doesn't start here until Thursday, it looks like. Yeah, this movie opens on, well, technically Friday. So like Thursday if you go at midnight. Alright, so I do have to wait till the weekend, which is fine. I'm actually off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday this next week coming up. So I will probably go to a matinee. My guess would be maybe Saturday morning and check that out. So let me see. What are my time options on that? Why did I hit that button? That's not the right button. Theaters, that's what I'm looking for.
There don't seem to be any rules here, which means for once I can't break them. Yes!
I like that. It's a good quote. AMC Regal, there we go. And then we gotta look at Saturday morning. $11:30. Really? Is that the earliest? Why, man? I'll be toast by that time. I'm guessing Sunday won't be any earlier. Nope. And Monday will probably be later. Nope, same. Alright, so 11:30 is the earliest show. Well, I will figure that part out. I might have to go to a different theater to get an earlier start time. I like going very early because there's very few crowds and usually you have less people in the theater, which means less chance of people having phones going off or talking and being stupid. AMC actually is probably a better idea for me because I'll be there. So let's go back to Saturday. 11:30. They got an 11 a.m. Still later than I was hoping. 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. Holy smokes. That's pretty impressive. Take a look at these reviews real quick. I mean, gotta remember, we're talking about critics, and they're usually bought and paid for anyway, but... A story we haven't seen told before in popular cinema, a story about black people completely untouched by colonization, colonialism, excuse me, who exist entirely outside the global system's institutionalized racism. Interesting.
I can't wait to tell my friends about this place.
I gotta admit, this does look like it could be cool. So anyway, once I go see that, I'll come back and we're gonna do a toy box build that will be related to the Black Panther movie. I just don't know what that is yet because I haven't seen the movie. And I don't know enough about the Black Panther to even wing it. But I'm looking forward to that. So, alright, well, in the meantime, like I said, I'm kind of chilling at the moment, waiting for my computer to get delivered and start working on the final setup for the studio that I hope to have up and running for this weekend that I'm off. And then I'll start streaming with that and learning the software ins and outs to put on hopefully a very nice production that will be more interactive and fun and friendly for you guys as well. So what I'm going to do right now is sign off because I have to go back to work on Tinkerbell's toy box for the March 3rd Neverlanding. The game is pretty much done, everything's working, but I do want to add a final little challenge in the end of it. So it'll be pretty simple. I can't stream that though because I don't want anyone to know what to expect. It has to be all fresh and new for everybody. So I will not be broadcasting the build, which is unfortunate because I really liked the way the build came out. It would have been fun to have that. But I'll walk you guys through the logic and everything once it's all said and done and we've played it. So look for that in the near future. Alright guys, appreciate you as always. Thank you so much for the support. If you haven't already done it, go ahead and click that like button below, especially if this video helped you in any way, to build a spark generator, which is essentially what this is. And you don't have to get all fancy with all the stuff that I put in here. You can make it very simple and just go with the logic. And again, all you want to do is have your enemies, generators there. And I only used 3. I thought I did 4. Oh, you know what? I used 3 for a reason. When you go 4, it glitches the logic a lot because it's popping out, I think, 80 enemies per base. If I'm not mistaken, it's a pretty large number of enemies on the bases that I set it for. So I went down to 3 bases, and yeah, you just put your teleporters, 1 in and 1 out, and then let it all rain down on you. Alright folks, that's it for this one. Old School gonna sign off for now, but I'll be back on in the very near future with some more stuff for you. Hope you will be able to join me for that. In the meantime, it's Old School. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Old School reminding you that Disney Infinity is the game where the only limitation is your imagination. We'll be back with more of it in the near future. In the meantime, take care. Bye.